how important is knowing different build or variations based on opponent team comps? So I love this question because I always talk about builds, and you guys have seen a lot of my content is like it's Viego builds, it's Voltaic, it's like there's Voltaic crap, there's Hubris crap, Hail of Blades, etc. I'll give you guys a cool story. So when I hit Challenger for the first time, I was a Kane one trick, and I had probably the knowledge of the game and of League. My knowledge level was probably like at best diamond, but I was so good at Shadow Cane. I did not like Red Cane. I was so good at Shadow Cane that in games where there was like 3+ melee, I would still play Shadow Cane. And I would literally do the same like first 3 items every single game. This is back in the day when Prowlers was a thing as well. I would do the same build like every single game. And it's like maybe my 4th item, I would change 1 item. As is like a Sorelda's or more lethality. That was it. That's all I need to think about. Sorelda's or Edge of Night as my 4th item. And the moral of the story here is that if you know how to play your champion with your build, and you're very used to it, and you're very good at it, and it's working for you, you don't need to change anything. Realistically, climbing in League is not like has nothing, little to do based off of builds, and everything to do based off your macro play, based off how you fight in the fights, and based on your general like champion proficiency, I'd say. Now, there is one catch to this. You can't be a complete moron. And in the sense that it's like, okay, look, bro, if they have full AP and you're building armor items, there's no saving you. If they're full AD and you're building MR items, I can't save you. Like, there's no conversation to be had. So I'm expecting that you have some general knowledge and you're not an idiot, like, who's new to the game. If you're new to the game, then learn what champions do. Okay, and if they're building 5 armor items and you're fucking not buying Black Cleaver, Sorelda's, Mortal Reminder, or LDR, like, what's going on? Are you here? Have you been playing the same game? Or if they're buying Magic Resist and you're not buying a Void Staff, what is it? Crypt Loop, Void Staff. Those are the main 2, or Bloodletters, depending on your champion. So you just need to understand those principles. If they're heavy AD, you know what to heavy AD, you know what to buy. Heavy AP, you know what to buy. MR armor, you know what to buy. If you have that down, you're fine. There's no need to stress builds. And I know a lot of you guys like chasing Lolalytics, U.GG, all these different stat sites. I don't chase. I don't look those things. When I first hit Challenger, I just did what I was used to, what I knew how to play that made some logical sense, and it worked. Now, I spent the rest of my time becoming one of the best Kane players on the fucking on my region. That was my goal. I'm gonna become the best fucking Kane player. And I would do some nasty, disturbing things to pro players back in the day when they were more serious. So focus on your performance as a player and less about adapting your build. I would say it's still relevant, but way less relevant than being a good player.